We're still covering the Energyear tour, and of course, we had the pleasure to participate in the new edition of Energyear Greece with one of the most important companies. I'm talking about Astronergy, and to talk about this company, the perspective of the company, and in this country, I have the pleasure to say hello to Stelios Antellis. He's head of global strategic cooperation for the company. Welcome, Stelios.
Hi, Catalina. Nice to see you.
Hi, thank you, Stelios, for being here today. Let's start talking about not only like the framework for the energy or renewable energy sector in Greece, but also your perspective, because since Astronergy is one of the most important companies, I have the we know that you have different perspectives, not only for Greece but also for the global market. So in this position, what's your opinion about this sector in Greece?
Well, obviously, as one of the leading players in the world, we could not rely on one country, although Greece, I have to say, with greatest pleasure, because I come from Greece originally, that it has been traditionally one of the biggest surprises of the global photovoltaic industry. So for a company like Astronergy, we have a global footprint. We have a presence pretty much everywhere. But we are also very happy to be in Greece and support the Greek vision of the energy transition, the renewables. Well, surprisingly or not, Greece is one of the countries with the highest penetration of renewables in the energy generation. So if I can borrow some data from the market, then only for 2023, Greece added more than 1.6 gigawatts of new installed capacity for solar, which brought the total installed capacity to more than 7 gigawatts. I saw a recent release by the Association of Photovoltaic Companies in Greece that brings the energy generation from photovoltaics to more than 19% of the total country production. Which is also surprisingly enough, the second biggest number, only behind Chile. So it seems, although the capacities cannot be compared with China or US or Germany, comparing to the population, the size of the country, it seems that it's a significant amount, well above the European and the global averages. Just to give you an idea, 19% is more than double than the EU performance and more than triple than the global average. So Greece is at the forefront and a very important player, not only for us, but I think for the global renewables market.
And you said not only for us, but the global market. But let's talk about Astronergy. What do you think are the most notable achievements of the company in this country for the moment?
Oh, I could say that Greece is a country that we have presence since many years, even more than a decade, with small installations as the market was growing. And the last 2 or 3 years, we are having a market share which is above our global average. And I think this is the most notable achievement for Astronergy in Greece. We are happy for the performance in Greece, but we would be investing to even grow this footprint and support, including after-sales service in order to enhance the customer experience.
And what are the plans for next years in this country?
For next year, actually, which is now, because we have the data for 2023. So for 2024 and 2025, we plan to further grow our market share, bring it even more than double compared to our global average, and bring Astronergy within the top 2-3 players of the Greek market. In parallel, we are optimizing our supply chain and our logistics by issuing a local VAT number for local support and local custom clearances and populating the team. Basically, also Greece is a great market to attract talents, not only for Greece but with a global role.
Following the conversations in Energyear Greece, you talk a lot about a lot of challenges: grid connection, regulation, we have these kind of problems not only in Greece but also in different countries. From your perspective, what are the most challenging things in this sector right now in Greece?
Well, as you said, it was a topic of the conference. It's a topic in all the conferences that we are following lately. The interesting part is that the challenges are common for all countries that they are in the forefront of the energy transition. And this is a good thing and a bad thing. So it seems that we have invested a lot in generation. So our generation had been faster to grow compared to other more regulated fields like the transmission, like the demand planning. So there are a lot of aspects in the energy transition, and others are more difficult to achieve. So we know, for example, that in Europe we have one of the oldest infrastructures for grid. On the other hand, I think in particular for solar, but overall for the renewables, a lot of the public administration and the decision making did not foresee this rapid expansion and growth of the generation sector. So actually, we can say that we are a bit victims of our over success. But anyway, these are challenges that we have to overcome. There is no other way. And currently, energy generated by renewables is the cheapest form of energy and the fastest to deploy. So we have to sit down and find the solutions. And I think the industry overall and the stakeholders, including public and private, are very efficient and very productive in ideas of how to tackle all sorts of things, including storage or hydrogen or other technologies that they are emerging and would dominate in the years to come, which are also important for the energy transition.
Stelios, we also mentioned that Astronergy was one of the key players in Energyear Greece in this edition this year in 2024. What's your opinion about this new edition?
It was very interesting. For me, even more, I am a little bit biased because it was also an opportunity for me to be back to Greece and meet old friends and make new friends. The mix of political, administration, private sector, generation, PPA, so everyone was there. And it was one of the fora that gives us the opportunity to make another step to overcome the challenges that we have discussed, but also come together and, let's say, reflect on what has happened so far and what we can do to the future.
Stelios, thank you for being here today with us in Review Energy.
Thank you very much, and see you next time with the next opportunity.